everybody, and welcome to this yoga/fitness inspired workout. I'm creating this workout for my amazing Specialist High Skills Major gym class right now, and my teacher friends and colleagues that just might not have enough time to get out of the house for a walk or do like an hour-long class online. So you can slip this into your day anytime. And for anyone who's lifting at home that actually has a gym, this is a really great warm-up because it's all body weight. So if you have a yoga mat, you can roll it out. You don't need two like I have. That's just so that you can have two different views. And make sure you have running shoes on for this and you're in some comfortable clothing. So you're gonna come to the very back of your mat and we'll begin with a yoga/fitness inspired sun salutation. So your feet are about hip width apart, your arms are at your sides, stand tall. So feel that someone's just pulling the crown of your head towards the ceiling. You can gently open up the chest by letting your shoulder blades move towards the spine on your upper back, and take a deep breath in and out. When you're ready, bring your hands to your low back. So you're going to place your hands just beside your sacrum. Squeeze your elbows together, and with soft knees, tuck your tailbone and start to open your chest. So this is like a posture reverse from all that time you're spending on devices. As you exhale, hinge forward and let your hands slide down your IT bands. You might even want to give a little massage on the way down, and you'll float right down to the floor. You can bend your knees as much as you need to here. Make sure there's no pulling or tugging in the backs of your thighs. And then imagine you're grabbing onto a light bar and then lifting up into an imaginary deadlift. Your shoulders should be above your pelvis. Your spine should be nice and straight, so we're not flexing or rounding through the upper back. As you exhale, fold again. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And then when you're ready, inhale to look forward, engage your core, and walk out to plank. You're on the balls of your feet, legs are straight, look forward, and lower to the floor through a push-up. Once you get to the floor, cross your hands on the floor in front of you. Press into your forearms as you lift and extend through the spine. Exhale, fold, rest your head. Inhale, lift again. This time the hands come beside the shoulders and the chest. Tuck the toes under, press all the way up through your plank and back it up, reverse walkout. Soft knees, grab onto that bar, deadlift. So your shoulders are a little higher than your pelvis, knees are slightly bent. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands down by your sides. So I'm going to show you that from the side because you might have lost me at the front of my mat there. We'll do that again. We're going to do 5 of these yoga-inspired sun salutations/walkouts. So when you're ready, hands come to the back. Soften the knees, tuck the tail, squeeze the shoulder blades together to open the chest and look up. This should feel really good. As you exhale, bend the knees, sweep down the IT bands, maybe even a little massage there as you fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, grab onto that imaginary bar, deadlift. Shoulders a little higher than the pelvis. Your spine is nice and straight and you're squeezing your shoulder blades back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward, walk out with an engaged core, and then lower slowly through push-up. Hands come just in front of the forehead. Inhale, lift, extending through the spine. Make sure you don't hyperextend the neck. Back of the neck stays really long and not pinched. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift again. Hands slide beside the shoulders and chest. Tuck the toes under, lift up through your plank, and walk back. Reverse walk out. Bend the knees. Inhale, imaginary deadlift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Let's try that again. Hands come to the pelvis. Soft knees, tuck the tail. Open the chest, a little bit of a back bend. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and down. Open the chest and the fronts of the shoulders. And then as you exhale, a little massage down the IT band. Pretty tight on almost everybody. Inhale, imaginary deadlift. Shoulders a little higher than the pelvis. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, look forward. walk out to your plank and lower, nice and slow. Rest your forehead on your palms. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, soften. Inhale, hands right into a push-up position. This is a yoga push-up position, so the elbows point towards the ceiling. Lift up through your plank and walk back. Inhale, imaginary deadlift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. 2 more like this. Inhale, open up the chest and the heart. Soft knees, tuck the tail. Exhale, slide the hands down. A little massage for the shins as well. Inhale, imaginary deadlift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward, walk out. And lower. Hands come in front of the forehead. Inhale, lift and lengthen, extending through the spine. You can point the toes here as well. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift again. Hands come beside the shoulders, tuck the toes under, lift, and walk back. Inhale, imaginary deadlift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale. So do 1 more of those on your own. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, long, bright spine. Exhale, soften. Look forward. Breathe in as you walk out. And lower. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale. Inhale, lifting again, extend through the spine, hands beside the chest, tuck the toes under, lift the hips, and walk back. Inhale, imaginary deadlift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale. Just releasing your arms to your sides. Whew. So come to the back of the mat again. And we'll step the right foot forward. So the right foot steps forward. The arms can just cross the chest and rest hands on shoulders. Inhale, lower the left knee towards the floor, not touching, just hovering. And press back up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, back up. Do 10 of these. 3, 4, soft engagement in the core. 5, 6, keep the spine nice and long. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Big step back to the back of the mat, and then left foot steps forward. Soft cross of the arms, try to go the other way. It'll feel a little weird at first. Inhale down, exhale up. So just a body weight lunge. 2, 3, 4, breathe in on the way down, out on the way up. 5, 6, 7, I'm losing my breath a little bit. Great big muscles that you're working here. And last one, we might have done 1 more there. And step it back. Come to the middle of the mat and we'll work on some balance, stability, and coordination. So feet are hip width apart. You can bring your hands to your hips. Weight into the left leg, draw the right knee up and balance. Make sure the right side waist didn't get smaller so the hips are still level. And then open the knee to the right. You may even look to the left. And then face forward. Right leg comes behind for a little curtsy lunge. Sweep your right arm across your chest. Gaze to the left. And then come back to center for eagle pose. Right leg on top of left. Tucking the right toes behind the left calf. Left arm on top of right. So you can do hug asana with the arms or eagle arms. You got it, and release. So same leg, second round. Soft knees, hands to the waist. Draw the right knee up. Right knee comes to the side. Curtsy lunge. And eagle, back to center. Right leg on top of left, left arm on top of right. Sit a little lower. Back to center. Same side, last time. Right knee comes up. Right knee opens to the side. Curtsy lunge, right leg steps behind, sweep the right arm across the horizon, look left. And then back to center for the eagle and hold. This is a lot on your knees to do these eagle legs. Just do the chair legs, which is knees bent, sit your hips back like you're sitting in a chair. Good. Inhale, straighten out the legs. Might even shake them out. And same thing, other side. Hands to the waist, weight of the body into the right leg, left knee up. And balance. Open the knee out to the left, maybe gazing right. Curtsy lunge, left leg steps behind, bend the knees, left arm sweeps across the chest, gaze right. And then eagle, left leg over right, right arm over left. So if this hurts the shoulders, you have sensitive shoulders, just hug with the right arm over left. Back to center. 2 more times, hands to the waist. Inhale, left knee up, balance, stand tall. Open the left knee out to the left, gaze right. That should challenge your balance. Left leg steps behind, bend the knees, sweep the left arm across the horizon, gazing right. And then eagle, cross the left leg over, right arm is on top. Back to center. Last time. Inhale, left knee up. Open to the left for a breath. Curtsy lunge. Sweep the left arm across. And the eagle. Whoop. And whoop. And balance here. You got it. And release. Take the feet out a little wider than shoulder width apart. Maybe even as wide as your wrist wingspan. Flip the palms up. Inhale, lift and lengthen out your spine. Exhale, fold. Fingertips come just below the shoulders. And you can let your head be heavy. If it doesn't feel nice to be upside down or this is too deep of a stretch, you can do this against the wall, like a wall dog. So the legs are quite wide and you have the wall for support. And just spend a few breaths there, and please ignore my squeaky floors. Lengthening out your hamstrings, lengthening out your inner thighs. Should feel really good. Good. When you're ready, if you're still in that wide-legged stance, just inhale to lengthen your spine. Bring your hands to your waist. Strong core, including strong low back. Just come all the way up, and you can step your feet closer together. So let's get into a really nice stretch for the hips. So we'll come to the floor for that. Also feel free to grab a sip of water. And we'll just come onto all fours. So I'm gonna angle a little bit so that you can see here. It's a really nice stretch for the outer hip. So I'll mirror you. I'm gonna bring my right knee up towards my right wrist and walk my left leg out like an inchworm. You can keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Your arms just act as brakes there and look forward. Or you can come down onto the knees, or onto the elbow, sorry. Now your hips should feel level. You don't want to have all your weight on the right side for this pigeon pose. But you want to be careful if you have any knee sensitivity, you've had ligament damage or meniscus damage to the knee, you might actually prefer this 90-90 shape. 90 degrees at the front knee, 90 degrees in the back knee, and then hinging forward there. So I'll show you that straight on so you can see the alignment. If you're facing straight forward, your right knee comes straight out from your right hip. Your right shin is parallel to the front of the mat, but your left knee comes straight out from your left hip. It actually, left knee points to the left, and then your left shin is parallel to the left side wall. And just enjoy that deep stretch for your hips there. And we won't stay too long in case you are jumping into squatting or deadlifting or any activity that's actually going to need these muscles ready to go. So one more breath. And then it's just an easy swing to the other side. So my left knee comes up towards my left wrist, and I'm straightening my right leg out behind me like an inchworm. You can stay on the hands. They can act as brakes, or you can come down onto the elbows. Again, any sensitivity in that front knee at all, just find 90-90. It's a little more friendly. So left knee comes straight out from the left hip. Your left shin is parallel to the front of your mat. And then your right knee points straight to the right, and that knee is 90 degrees as well. So the right shin is parallel to the right wall. And then fold till you feel some sensation, in this case, deep in the left hip. You can play with different angles in this 90-90 as well. So we won't spend too long here, maybe just another breath. And then when you're ready, press your way up and just get some space on your mat to lay supine on your back, slide onto your side, and roll onto your backside body. So from here, we'll just bring one knee into the chest and straighten out the other leg. So if that feels like too much on your low back, you can keep the straight leg bent a little bit as well. So just a nice easy hug, hip flexor release, and this helps to stretch out the low back as well. Breath in and out. And then when you're ready, just a nice easy switch. And last but not least, it might feel nice to bring both knees into the chest and just make little sacral circles. So remember, the sacrum is that bone in the center of the back of your pelvis. It attaches your two pelvic bones to your spine. And we're just gently circling around the perimeter of that bone. You can give yourself a big hug here. Knees into chest. You might even lift the chin and hug your nose towards your knees, a little abdominal activation. And then release and stretch out. So if that was your workout and you have to go back to doing other things, you can relax in Shavasana, which is a resting pose in yoga, or you can bring your knees into your chest, roll over onto your side, slide up, and you are ready for your workout. Thanks for joining me.